Hey everyone, welcome back to our patio. My name is Emily and this is Lauren. We're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors. Today we're out here on our patio and we're making a yummy grilled dessert.
Yes, so today we are making a Skillet blueberry peach crumble. It's a mouthful, but it's absolutely delicious, and we're using some nice seasonal fruits today to make a delicious dessert.
And I really like this recipe because when it's warmer out, you don't always want to turn the oven on in your house. So making this on the grill is a great way to get a dessert that's super yummy with, again, not turning on that oven.
Yeah, and just kind of something a little fun and different. So today what we're doing is we're grilling our dessert in this cast iron skillet. These cast iron skillets are really inexpensive. You can find them at lots of different stores. But if you don't have a cast iron skillet and you don't want to do it on the grill, you can certainly make this at home in the oven. Just using a baking dish, whatever size you have on hand.
Yep.
So to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to add our fresh blueberries into our skillet. And then we're using some canned sliced peaches and 100% juice. And what's nice about using canned is that it's very convenient. So the slicing is done, and since it's canned and 100% juice, which we've drained also, I should mention that, it adds a little bit of extra sweetness, which is nice because we don't have to add any other sweeteners to the fruit portion of this recipe.
And that's something we're really big proponents of, is that all forms matter. So it doesn't matter if a fruit or a vegetable is fresh, frozen, canned, dried, 100% juice. They all count towards our daily value. And just when we're looking at canned peaches or canned fruits in general, we want to look for things that are packed in 100% juice, like what we're using today.
Exactly. So from here, what I'm going to do, I've just kind of evenly distributed everything. Going to add a little bit of vanilla just to give it a little extra flavor. But again, we're not adding any extra sweetener. Now, if you were using a fresh peach or a nectarine or something like that, you may want to add just a little bit of pure maple syrup or another sweetener to add a little bit of sweetness. But since we're using the can, we don't have to.
Yum. All right, well, Lauren's mixing that up. I'm gonna get started on our crumble topping. So it's really easy to make, and this particular crumble topping is gluten-free because we're using gluten-free oats. You could also use regular rolled oats if you don't need to eat gluten-free, but we're just gonna start with our whole grain gluten-free oats for our base. Add a little bit of chopped pecans.
Yum.
Nice, heart-healthy fats. And then we're also gonna be using some almond meal. Now, almond meal is kind of a replacement for a flour. It's a gluten-free replacement for a flour, and many all-purpose flours are going to be made with refined flour, so they're not necessarily a whole grain, or they aren't really nutrition-packed, whereas almond meal is going to give us a little bit more nutrition, being that it's made from nuts. And you can find this almond meal in our natural and organic department.
And I think it adds also a little bit of extra flavor. It does provide that nice almond flavor, a little bit more fat too.
Yep.
So it just really mixed really nicely in this recipe.
Absolutely. All right, then we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon and salt just to kind of cut the sweetness of this maple syrup that we're going to be adding. And then adding a little bit of melted butter. Now, you could also use coconut oil if you wanted to make this dairy-free or vegetarian.
I love how simple this is. I mean, these are all really pantry staples that most of us probably have at home. So really easy if you do pick up some fruit or maybe have some left over and you want to toss together a really simple dessert recipe, this is one.
All right. Get this all mixed up.
Yum.
Pass it over to you.
So I'm going to just try to evenly portion out our topping, our crisp crumble topping.
Smells delicious.
Yes, so just spreading it out here, trying to cover every area so every bite is filled with this delicious topping. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the grill. So we've preheated our grill to about medium heat. If you're baking it in the oven, you want about 375, and it's going to cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to open this up.
We have one going already, but this is great because it will be nice and warm and bubbly when it comes out. So it would be really great to serve it with maybe some vanilla ice cream or frozen yogurt or even some whipped cream if that's what you're looking for. That would all be delicious, and look at it, it's really nice and bubbly, and the topping is nice and golden brown, which is exactly what we're looking for.
It smells amazing.
It does.
The cinnamon So I'm gonna scoop some out for us, making sure to get some of that
Yum, yum.
crumble topping.
And this would be great with other types of berries or stone fruits,
Yeah.
whether it's nectarines and raspberries or strawberries. Really great with this recipe.
And I love the color difference too between the peaches, the blueberries.
Go.
Smells so
Yum,
good.
yum.
Dig in here. The crumble topping is so naturally sweet. I love it.
It's delicious. Well, we hope you give this scrumptious skillet dessert recipe a try.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit festfoods.com.